What's up, everyone? I hope you're all good and I hope you've been keeping safe. Yeah, and welcome back. Welcome back to my returning gang. And if you're new here, you're welcome too. My name is Gloria and this is 1,000 Shades of Glow. On this channel, we love everything lifestyle, but we have a very special penchant for fragrance. Okay, today I wanted to come and share with you a few tips on how to use your Middle Eastern fragrance and how to get the best out of your Middle Eastern fragrance. A lot of people who complain about their Middle Eastern fragrances, usually they do that because they do not know how to use them. Okay, now there are a few things that you should do and others that you should not do with Middle Eastern fragrances. And I think one of the most famous ones that everybody knows is that you have to allow the fragrance to macerate. Let the bottle rest, let it macerate. Everybody knows that once you buy a Middle Eastern fragrance, most of them will need maceration or maturation. Okay? But there are other things that you should and must do so that you get the best out of your Middle Eastern fragrance, apart from macerating it and leaving it to rest and spraying out. Number one, don't shake the bottle. Yeah, shaking the bottle introduces tiny air bubbles, and those tiny air bubbles hasten oxidation, and that tends to break your fragrance down, and that's why you find that a fragrance begins to smell funny. So do not shake your bottle. Don't shake it. Don't shake it. If you feel like you have to do something, you can gently swirl it. Swirl it the same way you would swirl a glass of beverage, a glass of wine, a glass of squash or juice. Just give it a gentle swirl. Do not shake the bottle. Number two, you must clean your nozzle. Okay? Always make sure that you clean your nozzle frequently, because that will stop the oils from building up there. If you have a buildup of oils, that is going to interfere with the scent itself. There's going to be too much oils, and it might begin to smell a bit funny if it's too much oils, and especially oils that have been sitting on your nozzle. So remember to frequently clean the nozzle of your perfume bottle. Number three, rotate your fragrance bottles. I know that sometimes we have that fragrance that we love so much, we are constantly reaching to that one. But with these Middle Eastern fragrances, you have to rotate bottles so that you avoid oxidation from frequent use. If you find that you are wearing a fragrance too much, just keep it away for a little bit, use another one, and give it time to rest. Your fragrance will need some time for rest. Okay. Number four, do not spray Middle Eastern fragrances on white or very light colored fabrics, because Middle Eastern fragrances usually have a lot of oils. They have a higher oil content than the other normal designer niche fragrances. So sometimes you find that you spray it on your clothes and you end up with a stain that may not wash out. So only if you must spray your clothes, spray the cuffs, spray the inside of your collars or the hems, but do not spray on light fabrics where people can see, because if you get a stain, you will mess up your clothes. All right. Number five, do not leave the cap off of your fragrance. Always make sure that once you have sprayed, put the cap back on. Yeah, because if you leave the cap off the fragrance, again, you will have oxidation and you will have a loss of strength. Your fragrance will begin to lose strength. Remember to put the cap back on. And the final one, guys, I know we love to layer Middle Eastern fragrances. We love to layer fragrances, but you must not layer Middle Eastern fragrances with scented lotions. Do not use a thick scented lotion. If you have to use a lotion with your fragrance, make sure it's a light and scented one, so that the only scent that will come through is the scent of the fragrance. And the reason being, when you use a scented lotion, you muddy the scent. When it mixes up with scented lotions, there's something that happens that causes your fragrance to be muddied. Like the scent becomes a little bit muddy, a little bit mucky, a little bit stinky, if you like. You do not want to end up with a skunky smelling fragrance. So go easy on the lotions. If you want to use a lotion to layer with it, make sure it's an unscented lotion. So do not use a scented lotion on your fragrance. All right. If there is anything you would like to know about your fragrance performance or what something is happening, you would like to ask me, please leave it in the comment section, guys. Do not forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Leave me a comment, give us a like, and until next time, guys, God bless you and ciao, ciao.